working now. Oh man, the wonders of a good restart. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. It's showing that it's working here on my screen now. It is working, yay! Alright, thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm glad y'all were okay with a quick restart, because that would be... I couldn't hear what it sounded like, but that can be still some static noise. Oh yes, I see. I see that picking it up, the static. Oh, you know, I need to turn the other mic off. That's probably what it is. I have both on. Well, hang on. Nope. Here we go. There. Now it's fixed. Good. Is it really working now? Perfecto. Yes! We did it! We did it! Alright. Tell me, is it too loud, too soft? That's the voice I know. Oh, dear friends, thank you for your patience. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. It looks like I'm hitting red. Just a bit. Just a bit. Hot mic. Hot mic. Testing. Toast. 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 There we go. That's good. Anyone Mission Impossible? Anyone? Ah, yes. When things are not going well, I do not have a very good poker face. It's all in the eyebrows. A lot of trouble. Toast. We watched the Mission Impossibles recently. That first one is so iconic. Well, crew, we're going to play a game today. I'm so excited to play this game with you. This room, I really am intrigued by your feedback on this room, especially. We're winding down, too. We're coming to the end of this fun adventure. It really has been quite an adventure. And let me say this as well. I was talking with Lauren some about our schedule for the next couple weeks. Because, oh, don't be sad. It's happy. I'm going to make some new characters. You'll get to run through the dungeon with some new characters. All right, so I'm pulling up my calendar. Here's the thing. Let's just talk a little bit about as we end this time here. A week from today, we'll stream the next room, room 9. Okay. No, wait. I'm sorry. Forget everything I just said. I'm so glad I pulled up my calendar. Next week, I have an event I have to be at. And so we're going to pause the stream. That's what I was trying to get at. We're going to pause the stream because I have to be at an event at the same exact time. I wish I could stream. So in 2 weeks from today, we will be back with room 9. Okay? And then the following week, I think we'll be good to do room 10. And that's June the 6th. Okay? Am I still here? Can y'all still hear me? Still streaming? Here's the thing, is there's been some talk, very exciting talk about a streamathon, a Dice in the Darkness stream marathon, where it hands off to different streamers, and that just sounds like a blast to me, and I'm totally on board with that. So I was looking at the possible days to do that, and really, in all honesty, the only days that would fit in the craziness that's happening. Oh, do the bug stream and then reveal room 10 at the end of it. Hey, that's great, Jojo. Excellent. Well, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I might do a special extra room at the end just for that streamathon. That would be like a celebration room. So I think we may do room 10 just normal, like reveal it normally, and then maybe you could have some new characters for that streamathon. But the days that I'm thinking about, it would be Saturday, June 26th, and Sunday, June 27th. And because I don't have to do anything that Sunday morning. And so it's kind of a transition week right before we move. It'll be the last stream here in this location. Don't worry, I'm not leaving the streaming gig here. We'll keep streaming it. Just need to find the best day in the future here. But so June 26th to 27th. So some of you here are streamers. So I'm kind of tossing that date out to you tentatively. And then I think that we could try to come up with a schedule so I can work on that in the days ahead and reach out to you. But this is all just kind of a living conversation where it's a living document as we're working on it here. So, sound good? You know what I got today? I got one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things in the world. I got a Sunday afternoon nap. Nothing beats a Sunday afternoon nap. It was a good 25-minute nap. So it's all good. It's like 3:17 p.m. where I am right now. So it was one of those great. I love a good nap, don't you? Crew, we're going to get rolling here in just about another few minutes. So make sure you have the sheet for this week. We're going to build a minion. We're going to build a minion this week. I need to get the rules out. Love Meeple says, I think thinking Claire could join Mark for such a big event. Hey, no pressure. But that would be pretty epic. Actually, it might just be a Claire takeover stream. Mark who? What? All right, dear friends. I'm very excited. I think I also think I'm going to try to pitch Dice in the Darkness at the end of it to a board game company, to a board game publisher. So I think that's I don't know. I think that would be fun. Weekends are double time actress rates. Oh, you know what? We're not using it for today, but we might as well go ahead and get one of these out of the way. There's our buddy. Go fund me. Go fund Claire. Okay, crew, tell me, let's try to get a head count of who's playing today, because our community goal will help push us towards that. And then I can set that number for us. Got to pull up the Twitch bot. Nightbot. All right, help me get the count here also. All right, we got 2 times Vargas. We've got a Claire. We've got a Whim. We've got 4 so far. I'm doing it. JoJo's playing. M People's playing and ready to rumble. We've got 7 so far. All right, did I do that count right? It's funny, this room, let me tell you a little bit behind the scenes. This room, I've had it on the wall, and I've had it in my brain for a while, in my notebook, and so, did I say 7? Is that right? I can't multitask. Yep, 7. You know what? I think Steph is on her big trip. She's on her big hiking trip. 7. Okay. Got it. Okay. Let me submit this. Excellent. Okay. So this room, I thought I knew what it was going to look like. And then we have a game design group. We used to meet in person. We're meeting via Zoom now. They play tested just about all these rooms. Very helpful, dear friends that have been helping with it behind the scenes. And so I took this to them on Tuesday this past week. And it was rough, right? But we played it, and it just was like, it's missing that something. It's missing that something. And that's right. Steph is probably joining in a video on demand. So hello to future Steph. Jojo. Hi, Steph. How was your hike? I do like doing that. So anyways, after that time, it was like, it needs an overhaul. And one of my friends, Chris, had a great idea for what to do with it. So it's probably the room that changed the most over 3 days. Like it was like my own play test, taken to the group, big play test overhaul, and then playing that, and then the next one, and then it was the final. So I'm just curious. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Is all I'm getting at. So let's do a couple things here. First, we need to look at that little guy. You can get a character sheet here. So if you are playing for the first time, if you're joining in, if you're just stopping by here on the Twitch, on the Twitch chat, if you're lurking, if you're like, ooh, what are they doing here? You can join in too. This is a free game to play along with, and we've been journeying through. We've played 7 weeks so far, and this is the 8th room. It's an episodic roll and write adventure. If you want to catch up, is what I'm getting at. Grab a character sheet. There's 3 of them. You can choose either the warrior, the rogue, or the wizard. And go ahead and give yourself 4 campaign points for each of these rooms. And then for each one of those points, come up to your skill tree and give yourself an X for each one of those points you had. And then every time you mark off one of those things. Did I not mark it last week? I've really tried to get the bone in every single room. So I've noticed this week also was noticing some mistakes. I got the bone. I forgot to mark it. So I did get the bone last week. We have 3 rooms left. Tonight, we're doing room 8 today, then room 9, then room 10. 3 rooms left. Do you notice how many bones are left? 4. I made a mistake. And how many bones? There are 11 bones here on your character sheet. So now I'm trying to get creative if there's a way to have an extra bone somewhere. I don't know. Does room 10 have 2 bones? I'm toying with this idea of adding an extra 11th room for funsies. The bonus room. That's what I'm thinking, Wim. And I want room 11 I want it to be a party room. In all honesty, I'm imagining the movie Labyrinth has come to my mind a lot in this whole journey. Maybe the dog has a bone. Oh, that's fun. I like that. And there's a scene where Jennifer Connelly's character is like back in her room, and then all the different characters are around the room like showing up, and they're like, and if you need us, should you need us, if you ever need us. Yeah, that's it, Claire. Should you need us, right? That's one of my favorite movies. I grew up watching that. I love it. And then there's like, I forget what cues it, but then they all come out and they have like a party and they're all dancing. So that's what I kind of want, just all the people, all the characters that have come together to have a party for a party room. That would be less, not tension, not trying to solve a problem, but more just like, we did it, celebrating the dog. Because we've been trying to get the dog the whole time, and then hopefully we're going to get the dog in room 10. Maybe we have a game of fetch with the dog. I don't know. So I think even talking through it right now, I think that we might do that. A room 11, funsies, extra room, reveal room, that is a party room. All right. Enough chitter chatter. It's time to jump in. You know what? First, we're going to do a little promo. So I'll see you back here in just a second. Dear friends, we're going to read a little bit of story. I see you. We may do a game of the week. I forgot to grab it. The game of the week was called Sound Test. That's right. I love it. I love it. I'm reading y'all's comments. Y'all are great. Dear friends, do you remember where we're in room 7? We defeated that warlock, and he was under a trance from the spore spell. Here we go. The warlock looks at you and says, "The only way you'll even be able to get to Malungus the fungus is if you travel across the ice cavern. It's impossible, though. It's an intricate set of pathways and ice platforms, and you're just too big. The ice will break and send you falling." You both stand in silence, not sure what to do. Light bulb. You have an idea. Can you still summon those minions with your magic? Could you help me make a small minion that could go with me to traverse the ice caverns? Could I? The warlock responds excitedly. Yes. The answer is yes, I can do that. As you look across the junkyard, you see many potential items that would be excellent for your new minion companion. Some of the trinkets even remind you of friends you have made along your journey. The warlock has already turned towards the junk pile with magic glowing from his hands. You quickly step toward the junk to help the warlock gather materials. All right, we are going to build our own minion today. Hopefully you have your sheet and you're ready to roll. Let's do a couple things with our character sheet. First, we're going to get our character name on here. Axama, I'm a warrior. And I have all these uses. I have almost all the things. Hello, Sir Droobles. How are you? Thanks for saying hey. Join on in. We're playing a roll and write game. We're just getting started. So, we are going to be building this minion that's going to help us in the next room. Just like in all of our rooms, we're going to use 2 dice. Okay? And we'll use all these same dice. I'll roll them and you can use them. That's great. Join on in. We're just getting rolling. You can print this or you can play it on your computer. So with these 2 dice, I'll roll them. And then let me change the roll so they're just different. I'll help with explain. That's just what I do. I get a roll I don't like. Just change it. Yeah, big welcome to you, Sir Droobles. Glad you're here. So with one of these, you're going to get to choose a shape, like here. With the other one, you're going to choose a magic type, here. Now you may be saying, wait a minute. This reminds me a lot of that Golden Geek nominated paleontologist. Now, I would say to you, you're right, but it's different. So hang with me. That sounds very similar. The rest of it is going to feel very different, okay? First of all, you'll notice the shapes are different. We got these Tetris shapes, and you don't have a choice for numbers 2 through 6. You do with 1. You can choose the 3. Wait a minute. I said don't say Jeff. Ever heard of it? Ever heard of it? So with 1, you do get a choice of a 3 or a 3 long or a 3L. I've kind of nicknamed these myself in weird ways. And then the other 5 are Tetris shapes. Then you'll notice down here, these are the different magic types. Or you may be like, dig type? And then I will say, no, magic type. All right, here's what I'm going to do too. I found that this room is the most fun. This sounds like Tetris. This room is the easiest to see what you're doing is if you use 3 different colors that are lighter colors and are colored pencils. I'm really getting needy with my designs over here. Really making it more and more difficult along the way. Someone's on the table here. Here we go. Okay. Y'all are great. I did red before, and I kept just looking and wanting that to be pink. So the pink and the orange may be similar, but I think they'll be different enough. I'm going to get some colors. Great. I will stall as you get some colors. That's right. Oh, I need to hype that up a lot, Claire. The big difference here with paleontologists, you were digging up, and you were trying to use all the same dig type to get to get a big bonus. This is very different. Imagine this warlock is like using the magic, imbuing this thing on the ground and lifting it up with like the magic, like the magic is like swirling around that thing. Now, if he uses one type of magic on that item, that's fine. It'll work. But the more types of magic he uses, your minion takes on those qualities of that. So you want to use more unique things. Also, in paleontology, you're being very careful, like digging around a bone, right? Because it's like your paleontologist trying not to break the bones. So it's like a very gentle dig around it. This is the magic is going on it. So you're going to actually be drawing over these things. So let's look. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Oh, I love it. I wonder if BG does a shirt for Golden Geek Nominated Designers. I don't know. But I have 10 of them already. No. So you'll place a shape. You can place it anywhere. And you're trying to cover up the different items to dig them up. To lift them up and place them in your minion. So, like, let's look at the bone here. Here's our bone. In order to dig up this bone, you would need to fill in all 4 of these sections with any type of magic. Okay? So, like, if I had a 6 and a 1 over here, right? You see the shape is that 4 long Tetris shape that everyone loves, and the 1 is this blue. I could fill in, do the 4 shape all across, all over top of this bone, and that would fill it in, and I would score it. Boom, I would get it. I would dig it up. Now let me show you what happens when you successfully dig up something. The first thing is you come down here to check what size the shape was. How many blocks were in that shape. You get more points for the bigger the shape that you dug up. So the bone is 4 blocks. So you literally just count the blocks. And then here's the 4-block shape. You mark an X here. And you don't, as the more of these you get, it's fine. It's just each one is worth the same amount every time. Okay? So you're always going to score when you finish one. It does feel weird. It's okay. Don't surround it. Yeah, you're going to draw over it. After you do that, then you come over here. This is your minion's little character upgrade track. So your minion is like coming to life, becoming this thing. So whatever magic that was used to dig up, I don't know, whatever magic was used to, what do I need to say? To lift? Yeah, let's say to lift. To place that item, you mark 1 X if it was used at least once within that item. That's right. I know. Hang with me. It's not paleontologist, I promise. Literal reskin of paleontologist. No. So you would mark an X on that. Now, I use four of that shape. So you would say, well, wait, do I mark 4 in that thing? And I would say, no. Thanks for your question. But no. You only mark 1 if it's used at least once. Okay? So then you would say, well, maybe instead of marking across all of that bone with just 1, maybe I could do a shape this way and then on a future turn do one this way, and then on a future turn do the last one here. And if all 3 magic types are included, then I will mark 1 X in each of these. Why do that? Well, it's better. You get more points. Also, whenever you mark on this track, it has a little purple gear above it. You gain a gear icon immediately. And the gears are used as a commodity, like money in this room, to gain bonuses. Okay? Great. Does that make sense? That's the core mechanic. And so you're trying to use different types of magic to imbue your minion with different types of magic to get further on along these tracks. Now, that's important for a couple of reasons. Whenever you advance on this track, right, you're going to get more points. You can't see it because my camera is not the highest quality. Yes, JoJo's asking, you can place them anywhere. They don't have to be adjacent. Correct. So I could start here and place one shape here over this bone, and then the next roll I could place down here over this apple, and then the next roll I could place over the carrot. So these, believe it or not, these are actually the pink dice. Camera quality, top notch around here. A second red dice day today. So they're pink. I know. It's the shading of it looks off. But what I'm saying for these magic tracks is they start out and they're worth 1 as you go along. But every 4 that you go, it jumps, and then it becomes worth 2, and then it becomes worth 3, and then 4, and then all the way up to 5. So if you can move way far along this track, it encourages you to do a lot in one track. So there's a little bit of tension. You see what's going on? You can do 3 different types and advance all, or you can just do 2 types and advance 2. But if you're able to advance 1 track very far along, or multiple tracks very far along, you're going to get more points. So the bone, Chantel, yes, you don't get any extra bonus points. It's included in over here when you mark it. In other rooms, it's usually been, oh no, I had to look. I'm doing it. In some of the rooms, it's been that it was like the spiderweb room. It was down, and you would exit off, and it was a separate track, but it actually was just basically a gem. Chantel said, so we don't get any extra points for our bone today, and then she put Flip's table. Yeah, I have some. This room is a thinker, and I'm not trying to lead the witness here, but it is. There's a lot of choices, is what I'm getting at. Okay, if you notice, also I mentioned gears. Look, there are gears all over this minion too. If you ever draw your shape over a gear, you gain that gear. That's good. But if you look too, there's some waste, the biohazard symbol. It's this red biohazard symbol around here. You can draw over that. It is strongly discouraged. In all my plays, I have not drawn over a biohazard symbol. But you can, if it's a really good play for you, and it makes sense to do that. The reason why you don't want to do that is because you have to mark on the track here, and it's just every one of those at the end of the game are -1 point. So count the cost if that feels like something you want to do. There are 2 more things. I want to talk about these energy orbs, and then we'll talk about the gears and how to spend them. The energy orbs are fun. There are 5 of them across your minion. They are not lifted up or dug up. You actually cannot place anything over them. I tried to make a really bold black line around it to indicate that, but you don't place anything on them. This is the kind of the next layer for this room, is you are trying to, yep, no extra points for the bone. So it just scores 3 points when you get the bone, is the idea. So these energy orbs, you're trying to connect like electricity to them. Think like a circuit. So if I'm able to draw blocks, and they could zig and zag any way possible, but if I connect energy orbs, then I come over here to this track and I draw a line to show that I've connected one. Connection is orthogonally. So if there's a question about the bone, so here's what we're going to do. Go ahead and do this on your sheet. Because I thought about this, and I was like, I think it'll be okay. But here's what this is feedback is helpful. It's an important thing. What are you going to do with feedback? Are you going to tell people they're wrong with their feedback? Are you going to say, thank you, that's really helpful? Look, here's this little extra track. Go ahead and do this on your own sheet. And draw a little bone next to it. Boom. Put a little, you don't feel like you're not a bully. Put a little 3-star above it. This is funny, y'all. All right. Now, if you get the bone, if you get that bone, don't you think about marking this 4 block here. I want you to mark your special bone track. Okay? So mark your bone track when you get that. And guess how many points that bone is worth? 3 bonus points. Yeah? 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 We good? Feels good, right? Okay. Well, I'm really incentivized to get that bone now. I think I might do it. As if it wasn't already good enough. Okay. So energy orbs. You're trying to connect these. And you connect them, they're connected, shapes are connected, blocks are connected orthogonally in this room. I wish I had like a sample sheet to show you, but I'll flip it over. Like if you're drawing, right, a shape, and then you draw a shape like this and they're only connected diagonally, they are not connected in this room. Doesn't count. Like if there was energy coming from one of these, it's not passing any energy to that one. That has to be connected like orthogonally, up, down, left, or right around that shape. So here that is connected. Pavlov. It's true. I'm glad that there is some motivation. I think the last room should just be you and your dog playing fetch with the bones. I don't know. Something, I want it to be so fun. It's going to be a party room. I got to think on that some, but I'm happy to think about the fun of that. Correct. So it's really, you're just trying to connect these things. There's not a main starting energy source. So I could connect this one to this one. Once you connect 2, then you mark the first thing on the track. And then from those 2, anywhere along that route, you can draw off and connect to another one. If you do that, you connect to the next one. And then you could go off that, or you could go off a piece and try to connect over. It's very, 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 very difficult to get all of them, to connect all 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it's very difficult to connect all 6. I don't think it's impossible, but it's very, very hard to do so. So you'd have to ignore trying to do other things. But you see the points are pretty dramatic as you connect them. So there is kind of a, like, it's giving your minion extra life. Excellent. So let's look up here. Does any questions about that, connecting those? So like some things that I did on Thursday is I was trying to connect this one to this one. And so I would draw a shape here, and then I would draw a shape here, and I draw a shape here. And then over time I slowly filled in between. And then once I was able to get the shape to really, connect them, then I scored it. But that's part of the planning ahead. All right, gears. Gears, gears, gears. We're going to get some of these special bonuses here to start. Help me remember to do the setup. I know, Wim, this is it. I said it may not be possible, and that was, I'm just lobbing you the volleyball, ready for you to spike it down. People, I hate that. I'm sorry that I'm sorry that it was you. It's like you're looking in the mirror. What is the movie that I'm thinking of where the person is fighting themselves and then they keep like doing the same move? I don't remember what movie. That's what it's like. You know all your moves. So when you get gears, you may spend them. Face off. Maybe so. I think that's it. When you get gears, you spend them. Yep, yep, yep. All those are good. I guess it's a movie trope. Fighting yourself and knowing how to stop yourself. You know what? I think it's Marvel where they go back in time and then Captain America's fighting himself. Bambi 2. It's not Bambi 2. Is it the second Titanic? I don't know. It may be Scott Pilgrim. That's a great movie, by the way. We should just have a movie chat. All right, you can spend 2 gears to use any magic. So that would be in that case where we had that 6 and that 1, right? I could spend 2 gears and it replaces, and this 1 could become any one I want to become a different magic type. Make sense? This next one is a 3 cost. You pay 3 gears, and it lets you add an extra block on a shape as you're playing it. All right, flip it over here. So let's say I'm doing this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? You saw that shape. I can spend one of those to add an extra block orthogonally anywhere along this. So I could make it like this shape. Boom, I did it. Let's say I spent 2 of those. And remember, this is only as it's being played. I could do that, and I could add another one here. I could add, say, another one here. So it adds an extra block, and that block takes on the magic quality of the rest of the shape. Cool? Same color that you're drawing. Good question. Yep. Now these last 2 are kind of unique. You can spend 4 gears to add a 2-block shadow shape anywhere on the minion. Now a shadow shape, you're saying what? A shadow shape is not a magic type. So it doesn't represent those 3 different types of magic. But it counts towards filling in and connecting. So if a shadow shape is used to connect 2 energy orbs, it works. If a shadow shape is used to finish off a shape, it works. You still get the points for the shape. And if that shape had any other magic in it besides the shadow shape, you also score those. Cool? So it's a 2-piece one, which costs 4 gears, or you can spend 5 gears, and that gives you any shape, your choice, over here. You choose one of these shapes, and it's any one of those as the shadow shape. Sweet. You can place that anywhere. That's pretty crucial. That helps you fill out some stuff. Let me say this. Every time you mark on this, I don't know if I mentioned this, you get a gear. Okay? So that's how you're getting a lot of gears, that's why you want to do a variety. And also you get gears by covering them up. Okay, any questions? Look for extra hidden Easter eggs of different things. I think all the different things that someone said, will you rescue my fill in the blank? It's here. Also, I made a mistake with the teddy bear. If you have a shadow block right now, if you will do this, because this poor teddy bear has 7. There's no 7 block shapes, but the teddy bear has 7. I need to change it so it's a 6 block. I just haven't done it yet. But if you will fill in, I'll let you do it however you want. You can fill in 1 block as a shadow block on here to make it a 6 blocker. Do I prefer salted, sweet, salt and sweet, or kettle popcorn? You know, I think I like salted the best. I like movie popcorn the best. If I was gonna have popcorn the way I want it, I love movie popcorn. Butter and salt. And then I would say probably number 2 is kettle popcorn. And then not because I don't like it, but just because I like the other one so much more, I would say sweet. Setup. Chantel's my setup champ. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Setup. Check your character upgrades. Right here. Strength, dexterity, and intelligence. For each category you have 4 X's in, gain the corresponding bonuses for each set of 4 X's. Let me zoom out a bit. For each set of 4 X's you have in that category. So, in strength I have 7, so I will get 1 bonus from this. I didn't get to 8. But if I had 8, I would get 2 of these for that. I will get 1 in dexterity, and I will get 0 in intelligence. Here they are. For strength, X the strength track, gaining any gear bonuses. So I will get this and get a gear. Boom, got a gear. Okay. For dexterity, X the dexterity track, gaining any bonuses. All right. For every 4 you have. And intelligence, same thing. X the intelligence track, gaining any bonuses. So I'm starting the game with 2 gears. We did all the rules? We did it. We're going to build this minion. Also, our community goal. Oh my gosh, there's so much upkeep. Are we okay? Are we really an hour into this stream? Oh my gosh. This is a long explanation. Thank y'all for hanging in there. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to get to playing. I'm over here just having a grand old time. Shout out to all my friends. Love Meeples were streaming earlier. Thank you. Y'all were, it was good to say hey. If you don't know them, shout out. M Peoples. Any other folks in here streaming? Claryborn. It's like, it's gonna be like an evil minion though, you know. It's been reborn too many times. It's a monster. Are we good? Shall we roll? Well done. Well done. Here we go. The first roll is a 2 and a 3. I'm going to talk through all my rolls. 2 and a 3 for the first roll. Ooh, we better get that bone. I want those 3 bonus points. I actually, in all honesty, I am going to change that to that. For the very reason. Because it doesn't match the other rooms. And so I think it's a very valid point. All right, 2 to 3. Ooh, damn. Let me zoom out just a bit. Thank you, Jojo. We good? We have a good crew here. Hello, friends. So, I like to spread across and try to get as many magic types in something, on something. Here's where it's very open-ended. And so this is where it feels it's going to stretch your brain a little bit because you're going to be thinking a lot about, ooh, I could go here or there. You may. Yep, the moment you get the gear, you can spend it. A lot of times with the shadow shapes, it's got a bit of a bottleneck towards the last turn. After you take your last turn, then you spend a lot of gears to play your shadows. You know, I think I'm going to do 3, 2 like this because I don't want to go for the mind one. I'm already on my dexterity track. So I'm using the blue magic. And I'm going to do this. So I like this play because it's getting me set up. I'm putting a magic over 2 different items, over the stuffed kangaroo and over the knitting needles. Remember that spider grandma, and over a gear. So it kind of sets me up for a good turn. So Wim, you're asking if you can use the gear in the same round. You can't, as you're placing that block, you can't use it to change the magic or to add an extra block to that shape. But you could use it to get use for a shadow shape or yeah, for a shadow shape. Yeah. Okay, roll 2. 4 and a 5. I cannot forget I can also increase the die by 1. I can change a die to a 6 or change a die to a 5. Roll 2 is a 4 and a 5. 4, 5. Well, I like this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that square. Are there any Tetris fans out there? Any folks really into it? So I'm going to do the orange and square. I may regret this because I do need a very specific shape, but it's tough to not fill in something that every single block is getting filled in on it. So I need one more block for this kangaroo. So if a 5 is rolled, 5, 3, or 5, 4 for this next roll would be great. Oh yeah, Tetris. I was watching this wild video about the competitive Tetris community. Claire got the bone. Get that bone. I forgot to tell you. So our community goal is to every time you get a 6 block shape, when you get that, our command is shape. All right, I'm not going to do the command part of it, but if you'll do command shape or exclamation point shape, the average is 3 per player. So when you get one of those, do command shape, and then we'll get to see things. I was watching this wild Tetris documentary about the Tetris competitive community, and that someone came up with a new, like just discovered a new way of like double tapping, that the way they hold the NES controller, that they can tap faster instead of holding it down to move the piece to the right or the left, because when you play on the hardest difficulty, the pieces go so quickly. If you hold it, it moves too slowly, so you have to, every single tap on the D-pad moves it, and they figured out a way that like you drum underneath it, and then it like moves it really quickly. It was just fascinating. I like Tetris. In no way am I competitive at all. It was just a really interesting watch. Well, I don't love 1/6. I think I'm going to start doing other things. Oh, we got a kazoo down here. Hello, kazoo. Kazoo. Well, I mean, you know what? You know what? You know what? 6-1. I'll do this. 6-1. So I'll do the blue, the long blue. The family jewels. I don't know what to go for here. You know, if I do this, yeah, I'm going to do this. See this? This is setting me up for the connection here. That if I can connect here with another shape, I'm working my way down. And it gets one blue in the kazoo and one blue on the chain. Excellent. On our way. This, of all the rooms, this one had the most, I think, explanation on the front end. There's a lot going on. Roll 4 is a 4-6. Is that what I needed? No. Well, no, that'll work. I want a 5. That's really what the one that I'm looking for, which I may actually do it now. I think I will do it. So I'm going to change this to a 5 with my superpower ability. So it's this fun shape. Ooh, sorry. I'm changing this to a 5. Then I'm doing this magic type. Here's why. So I can do this. You see I'm working right around that biohazard symbol. Ooh, shaking all the things. And I finish. Yes, Jojo. Are you ready? Here's our robot minion. Well done. So I finished that. So now whenever I finish a shape, I go down here and I mark the corresponding thing. Then I check that shape and what things were used. I used all 3 types. So I gain 3 gears also. Boom. That was great. Look at that cute kangaroo. I think one of the imps lost his kangaroo because it rhymed with 2. Roll 5. Tell me if I need to do the shape also. We have 2 shapes. Tell me if I'm moving too fast. So fun. Roll 5. 4, 5. 4 and a 5. Well, that's what I needed last roll. Maybe I should have just held out. Here's where it's a lot of thinking. It's the stream with a lot of silence. It's the sound of silence. So 4, 5. I think I really like this L shape a lot. And I'm going to do the pink. So I'm going to do it like this. Do you see this? So I'm going to hit this kazoo. Now I'm not getting max value for that kazoo. It's okay. I'm getting one more block in the chain link. So I finish the kazoo. It's a 3 block. And it was pink and blue, and I get 2 more gears. If you're wondering, well, what if I don't use all my gears? At the end of the game, for every 3 gears you did not spend, you get 1 point. It's usually better to spend your gears. I think that you can, the shadow blocks are pretty powerful. Yeah, love meeples. Well done. 1 and a 1. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll wait a sec, Jojo. Chantel got the bone. Bone hype. Do you know, as we're waiting for everyone to catch up, have you played this game called Spelunky? I love it. I've been playing Spelunky 2. It's a video game. It's on, the first one was on Xbox and PC and PlayStation. The latest one is just on PlayStation and PC. It is superb. It is a rogue-like. So if you die, you have to start all the way over again. It's like an old school video game. But it has all these variables, and every room is randomized. Every level is randomized. So when you're playing, it's all new. Oh, so 1-1. Here's our roll. 1-1. Don't have a lot of options. I think I may spend. Nope. Yeah. I am going to do this. I'm going to change one of the dice. No. Who am I kidding? I'm going to do just this shape right here. And I guess I got this switchblade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocker. It's a pink and a blue. Here we go. There we go. But that's actually, this game started originally. I love the concept of randomized rooms, and the whole concept of this kind of started in that place. You understand when to mark the shape bit of it. mark the shape bit of. Help me understand, Wim. So when you fill a shape, that's when you gain, you do this one, and then you also get the, you got the bone done. Well done. Ooh. Roll 7. Wim, help me understand what you're asking there. 3, 4 is roll 7. 3, 4. Looking like it might be a pink shape. Yes. But, so listen. If you got the bone. Yeah, okay. It's hard to type, and so to do the 1 1. Great. We'll wait. But if you get the bone, first of all, good job. If you drew this little guy, that's the bonus. You'll need to mark that. Don't mark this if you're doing this. If you didn't mark the extra bonus bone thing, the bone is, that's pretty good. Bone is. If you didn't mark that, then mark the 4 block thing over here. Either way, the bone's going to be worth 3 points, but don't mark both. The bone is not worth 6 points. I want the bone to be a fun extra incentive for people to go for, but it cannot be worth 6 points, because then everyone would go for it. Everyone goes for the bone anyways. I want to reward you for your effort. Yeah, so Spelunky and Slay the Spire were 2 games. Yeah, is it the crossing off the colors? So whatever colors were used in that item, if a color was used at least once or 4 times, you mark off that color 1 time on the track. So you want to try to use 1 of each color so you can mark off 3 tracks. That's the dream scenario. So like with this kangaroo here, I had 1 pink, 1 blue, and 4 orange. So when I finished it, first I marked my 6 block because it was a 6 blocker. Then I go here, had 1, 1, and 4. I had 1 of each. So I mark 1 blue, 1 pink, and 1 orange. Yep. Did that help? Give me a heads up when you know that when it's good for me to move on. Earlier, I saw Love Meeples used my nickname Nacho. That's what I've used since middle school for video games and for nicknames and things like that. Login, you know, like when you have like a, what's your screen name? So I've been Joe Nacho for a lot of things. So that's what my username is on BGG. It's my Twitch account too. That's right, Joe Nacho 42. I do love some nacho cheese. Y'all remember it. Good job, Love Meeples. And that came about when my older brother, he was on the phone with someone, one of his friends, and he said, not Joe. And then that person said, did you just call your brother Nacho? So then she called me Nacho. And, you know, I was in middle school. So that, it was like a high schooler calling you Nacho. It was like, she knows me. She knows my name. Even though it's not my name. But she knows me. Nacho. So anyways, that's just been it. That's been my gamer tag on a lot of things. Nacho Joe. All right. Are you ready? I'm going to roll for 8 and then tell me if we need to pause. I know, right? 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2 for roll 8. 1 and a 2. I really love that L shape, the 5 shape. We are not getting that one. Well, yeah, this is okay. This is okay. Here's what I'm going to do. 2 and 1. So I'm going to do the blue magic type. I'm going to go ahead and just do this one down here. There's a couple strategies. One is doing a lot of small shapes and just doing all the same magic type and moving far enough along that track that it pays off in the end. All right, so I finished the shape there, here, here. Like there. If you notice, I want to put a blue magic type in every single shape I do. Whether it's only the blue magic type I'm finishing with it, or if it's just one block. Because I'm so far along on that track now. And so I really want to try to get as far along on that. Now, the pressure for me to put an orange magic type in a shape is pretty low because of how low I am on that track. Ah, yes. Hopefully you're doing all right through the pandemic. It's been a weird year, hasn't it? Here we go. Roll 9 is another 1 and a 2. Another 1 and 2. I do need to connect at some point. So I might as well. I think I should. What's my plan is what I'm starting to get at here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. You know, I might. I think this will help me in the end. I'm going to pay 2 to make it any magic type. I'm going to do this shape. And then I'm going to do this one to be pink. Okay. And so I'm going to do it like this so it connects to this. So I've connected to my first energy orb. I don't do anything yet for points, but it is active. It has connected. Helps me with the knitting needles. And once I connect down here, once I hit a 5, I'm going to finish this off. And then that'll connect. I'll get some points. Well done. Well done, Chantel. All right. Here we go. Roll 10. 2 and a 6. I like that long piece. It's funny the value system of some pieces are just so helpful. I think I'm going to snag the bone. I got to get the bone. I got to get the bone, y'all. Got to get that. Got to get that. So this fits perfectly across it. Now I know this is not the most optimal play, but also bone. Wow, look. My bone track. People, the mod did not like that for some reason. Here we go. Over this weekend you've been playing that new game Destinies. I do not know anything about that. Tell me more about it. Look, bone track, boom, got it. And I get another gear. I don't know anything about Destiny's board game. When you said that on your stream on Friday, I thought you meant the video game by Bungie. That's like Halo. 2-6. That was good. We got a bone. So I'm curious if a good strategy would be to ignore the energy orbs. You know? Roll 11 coming up. That was the halfway point. 4-6 for roll 11. 4-6. 4 and a 6. We hit that long one again. Thinking all of the thinking. Huh. It's by Lucky Duck Games, and it's a story-driven game, but a versus game. Interesting. Okay, I'll look that up. I will look that up. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Okay. 4, 6. I'm going to do the 6 on this one. And I'm going to do the pink magic type. Ooh, Fleet the Dice game. I hear great things about that. Okay. Here's also what I'm going to do. This may seem wild. I'm going to spend 3 gears, 1, 2, 3, to add an extra block to this shape. I've made a huge mistake. I'll spend 3 more gears, add an extra block to it. So this shape is getting 2 blocks. And I'm going to spend 2 gears to make this any magic type I want. So I'm going to change this to blue. I spent a lot of gears on this turn. So it's going to be a 6 block thing. Oh, and it's not pink, it's blue. Eep. It really was blue, I promise. This cost me 8 gears to do this play. Totally worth it though. So you see I'm doing a 4 long. I'm adding a piece here and a piece here to it. That finishes off a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I get another in the blue track. Yeah, I only hear good stuff about Fleet the Dice game. I would love to play it at some point. We got that stick. All right, roll 12. Roll 12 is a 3 and a 4. 3, 4 for roll 12. 3 and a 4, 3 and a 4. There's a lot of thinking in this room. Y'all feel it? You've heard lots too, but only recently learned how to play our copy. Ah. Ooh, wow. If dice is in the title, I usually I'm on board with it. I think it's great. Ooh.
So can I just bring it downstairs? The whole thing?
You know, I'm gonna do this, and it may be wrong, but it's just it feels like a wasted thing. I haven't played Trek 12 yet. I know it's sitting there. I read the rules. I saw the envelopes. I do need to play it. Look what I'm doing. I'm doing the first ever Biohazard. All right, JoJo. Well done. Do you hear them outside? Oh yes. Oh my gosh. My dog, I meant to bring her up. She got spayed this week. Well done, Wim. Poor Lily. She has the cone. She got spayed on Thursday, so she has to wear a cone for 2 weeks. She's a pitiful thing. She's very cute right now with it on too. So that's why I wanted to bring her up. All right, roll 13 is a 1 and a 6. Roll 13 is a 1 and a 6. Whew. There's our long cone of shame. It really is a cone of shame. Poor dog. I really am being very aggressive in the spending of my gears, and I kind of like that I'm doing that because it's very different from the last time I played. I'm going to do this shape, I'm going to do this blue magic, and I'm going to spend my 3 gears to add a block to it. So here is my shape. I'm going to do the 4 here, and I'm going to add a block here. Okay? So that finishes this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 6er. Carrying, I'm putting forth, helping my team. I get 2 gears. All right, crew. How are we doing? Are we going to get our community goal this week? It doesn't happen. You do have to, at least on Thursday night, it didn't happen. Well, no, I think it's like just right. It's just right for me. So this is good because of the connection that's happening. All I need is a long block. I need a 1, 3, 5, or 6 to connect that. Let me finish that guy. 1 and a 1. That's fine. 1-1. I mean, a weird decision point. Yeah, I think I'll go over here. I have the potential to connect, and we're in the home stretch. Did you miss the game of the week? You did not. I didn't do one. I'm trying to think what would be a good game of the week. I was taking those and then downloading the video and then cutting that and then sharing that on YouTube. Hey Jojo, well done. I found that it just is a lot of extra work to do that, and I just don't have the time to do it. But let me think if I could get. That's right. Hey, let me do my shameless plug here. If you have not had a chance to check it out yet, check out the Kickstarter for Animals and Espionage. Boom. Hey, check out this game. Oh, I'm so proud of this game. Cody at Twin City Games is publishing this, and he's done such a great job with it. It's an I Split You Choose game. It's a 2-player game. It's a small box game. It is ad. Thank you. Yes, this is ad. It is not sponsored. It's sponsored by me. But it's on Kickstarter. It's a super low price point. It only ships to a couple countries though, so that's kind of some of you may not be in a country that it's shipping to, but there's a free print or not free. There's a print and play. I think it's like $5 to get the print and play. Looks great. I'm so proud of it. And the Kickstarter is ending this week, and so it's fun. The Kickstarter in the last days, it kind of gets on other people's radar, and you get a few more people that are wanting to get it. Very excited about it. Here we go. It was 1-1. I did that. Are we good? I know. Oh, you're all great. Roll 15 is 3-4. 3-4. So just to talk what is realistic here, I need to connect here. I need to connect here. I want to try to connect to here. I don't think anything else is possible with 5 rolls left with what I've done. But I like this roll because it lets me do the pink and that 3 there. And it lets me connect here. So I'm very happy about that. And I finish. Is that a dinosaur tooth? Gosh, what? Why would a dinosaur tooth be in this junkyard pile? That seems odd, right? Right? Am I right? 1, 2. I think if I do not roll a 5 soon, I'm going to spend my barbarian power to do that. Exactly. There are a couple nods here. There are a couple nods to some things. There's a gnome hat. There's a mustache. There's the family jewels. There's marbles, like the poor, he lost his marbles. A croissant. Some of them I had the shape and I was like, what's going to fit in this? I don't know. There's a toy canoe. There's a monocle. All right, here's roll 16. 2 and a 5. 2 and a 5. There's our 5. We finally hit our 5, which makes me happy. But our 2 is not the right magic type. But I think I'm going to spend one of my superpowers to do flex. So I'm going to make this a 5. So it's orange. Now, I missed doing this a second ago, so let me do this. But there's a lot of upkeep, a lot of bookkeeping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah! I did one of each shape. 1, 2, 3 gears. That's great. That really, I've been holding off waiting for that play. And we got another sheep from Peebles. Shape from Peebles. Not sheep. I got a shape too. Here we go. How are we doing on our goal? We have 9 of 21. Is that right? You okay? Has anyone's brain melted yet? I was worried about this being a brain melter. Yeah, Wim. Good job. So if you notice too, what I've done here is I've connected here. So I can go ahead and mark this connection. You can do this at the end or you can do it while you play. Wow. That's excellent. You already have 4 connected. Well done. Yeah, suns, energy orbs is what I called them in the rules. I don't know. I just kind of was stretching with that. The suns. I kind of like the suns, the minion sun. And I've connected down here also. Now do you see it's like a live connection. It's like electricity is running to them. So I have how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blocks to fill in. And what do I have for it? 16 blocks. So I needed to go right. I do have a lot of gears to spend. I have 6 gears. Doing fine. This is fine. I think I'll be able to complete the thing that I want to do. Roll 17 is a 1 and a 4. Roll 17 is a 1 and a 4. I hate it. This shape is really doing a number on me. I'm trying to figure out a way to have a piece fit just right on it. Yeah, JoJo. Well done. I need it to be a 2. I could do Rising Anger and make it a 2, but then that's awkward there. Who made this game? I'm going to do this. Here's a 4 and this 1. I do want to try to have that magic type anytime possible. I'm just going to do a square here. Right? I think that's fine. Double 5, please. Ooh, I love the called shot. Let's do a double 5 here. Double 5. We did get you 1. A 3 and a 5 for roll 18. 3, 5. 3 and a 5. I love the 5. That's great news. And then the 3 is perfect. That's actually a great roll for me. So I'll do this. Finish the gems. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do one of these and one of these. I'm getting pretty far on that track. Each one is worth 3 points right now. They're about to jump to 4 points each. The question is, as I'm playing that, do I want to add 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, an extra block to it? I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I do. I'll spend 3 gears. And I'm adding an extra block right here to that one I just played, right? I had the gears before. Did we get another one? JoJo, well done. Ooh, 21. We're so far away from our goal. There's a spike here at the end if you've been holding on to your gears. I would love another 5. 5-1 or 5-2 is the roll that I would like. 5-1 or 5-2 is right. 2 and a 5. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Calling my shot. I'm going to do this shape in this magic type. That magic type all day. want that magic type all day. Digging up a fork. Digging up a fork for Nimpy. Okay, so I get a 3, and I get a pink and a blue. You know, it's worth it to spend that gear if you're going to be finishing a block. Like I spent 3 gears to do that one last turn, and I just finished the block and I got 2 gears. So it's this like, you're spending some, you're losing some. Well done, peoples. So, with the one last roll, what can I do? I guess we roll and we see what happens. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 8 gears. I could do a 2-block shadow shape to finish that. Or if a 1 is rolled here, I could do something there. 4 and a 6. Yeah, wham! 14 of them. Well done. 4, 6. Four and a 6. Well, you know what? I think I'm just going to finish a random item. Right? I'm going to do it with the blue. So how about a magic wand? Does that sound good? I'm doing the 4 long shape. Oh, I need to change the magic type. Ooh, I'm cheating again. So I need to spend 2 gears to do that. Sorry. All right, see what I'm doing? So that, I finish a 4 block. I get another blue and a gear. There's kind of a combo-rific thing that happens here at the end. Look at y'all. Shape, 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 shape. Shape, 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 dominion. Shape it all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to get a 2 blocker. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to do a shadow block over this club. And that does the connection and finishes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a little bit, just do your thing. Y'all do your thing, what you need to do here. There's a bit of, there's some stuff going on. So I have 4 gears left over. I did connect again. So this is connected, this is, and that's connected. So it was good. I think I don't spend it. There's nothing I can really do with it. Yeah, I can't do anything. So I'll just get, I have 4 gears left over, so I'll just get a point for the gear. This is -1. Okay. How did we do? Gosh, we were somewhat close to our goal. It was a tough goal. Yep. Yep, Chantel, yep. The 4 shadow block is any type and you can draw it anywhere. Oh my gosh. What is up?
Hi.
You want to say hey?
Hi.
Look, we're just finishing the round. Look at my minion. Look what I dug up. He has a kazoo. He has a toy kangaroo, baby kangaroo.
They're making him?
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think? Look,
Why
people
is
are
it-
saying hi.
Hi.
Jojo got it. Let's give Jojo a... Oh, there he goes.
Who's that?
The little minion plays the kazoo. There's Claire. There's Chantel. There's Jojo. There's the Love Meeples. Hi, hello. Hi, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Everything okay out there?
Yep.
You want to sit down? You are going to stream with me one of these days. We're going to do a kids game in the weeks ahead, okay? We just finished. I'm going to total up the score. So, let's see. M. Peebles says, hello.
Hi.
We'll get 8 points for our 3 block. You know what I wanted to do? I forgot to do is I wanted to bring Lily up and show. They haven't seen Lily in like real life, you know, besides the picture. And I wanted them to see Lily in her cone.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't she cute? All right, so my 4 shapes, I get 6 points. Listen, if you got the bone, add in that somewhere here. Don't forget to score your bone. I added it in with my 4 block shape.
What bone?
Right here.
Mm.
Yeah, bone life. 16 points for the 5 blocks. 6 blocks is 15 points. I really got far on my dexterity track. That's where I'm getting a lot of points. 32 points from that. Here I got 12. Strength I got 3. Connected energy orb / suns I got 35. Whoa! It's time for a calculator.
We need a calculator.
Hey, you know what? I forgot to do game of the week. Would you go pick just a random game, and then we could do that as the game of the week, one that you like to play?
Okay, I'm gonna go pick a random.
Yeah, you want to? Who knows what it'll be? Oh dear. I'm worried about that laugh. I know that she's gonna come back. She's gonna come back with something pretty absurd. 16 plus 15. What are scores? How do we do? I did all right. Ooh, Peebles, 111. Good job. I hit 127 over here. Hello, nameless child. That was Harper. Did I not say who it was? It's my daughter Harper. Love my girls. I'm a lucky papa here. All right, I definitely got the bone. Don't forget to mark your bone. We're gonna have some story time here in a second. We may pause and do this game of the week. I don't know how silly it's gonna get. Here's our campaign scores. You picked a perfect game. You did not just pick a random game. You picked a good one. Do you want to talk about it? I'm happy to talk about it. Here we go. Here, let me do this. Oh, what game is this? You want to talk about it? This is one of our favorites around here. It's called Werewords. Have you seen this game? It actually was up for the big Spiel des Jahres award, I think 2 years ago. It did not win, but it was one of the nominated ones. Oh, don't mark there, please. Oh, don't mark there. Here we go. It was one of the nominated games. You can mark here. It is a great party game because it's like 20 questions meets a hidden role game. We played it yesterday with Grandma and Pappy. Harper played. I was the werewolf a good bit, and I got voted a good bit too.
Yes, and I guessed.
You guessed.
2 of the words.
Yeah. What so the fun dynamic is there? Should I explain it? You think?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Love Meeple says Werewords is a great game. Plays well on Zoom too. So the one person's the mayor, and they have all these tokens in front of them that say yes or no or maybe. And there's one that says so close. There's one that says correct. And there's a word. There's like an app. It's app driven. So someone with the app chooses a word. The mayor does this. So everyone knows who the mayor is. And the other person who's kind of like in 20 questions, that's like, here's the thing, and they're answering yes or no questions. And then everyone gets a hidden role card. There's villagers, which are just nothing. It's just you're on the villager team. Then there are a werewolf card.
Or minion.
Yeah, minion. We aren't able to play with a lot of people, so we can't do the minion just yet.
The minion gets to know who the werewolves are, but not the magic word.
That's right. I look forward to when we can play with a bunch of people because I think it would be fun. And then the other key role is the seer. So the seer and the werewolf are kind of the key mechanic in the game. The werewolf gets to see what the magic word is. The seer gets to see what the magic word is.
And the mayor.
And the mayor. And so everyone is like trying to help with these yes or no questions. But the big twist is if your team gets it right, you say correct and you stop the game is over, except the werewolf flips over their card and they get to try to guess, or werewolves, they get to try to guess
and minion.
Who
and maybe minion.
Who the seer is, because the seer is trying to help push the team towards getting it right.
And maybe minion.
And at the end of it all, if you don't get the word in time in like the 3 minutes you have of guessing,
or you run out of
tokens, you're good at this. You should just do this. You're gonna run the stream next time.
No.
Then everyone votes, kind of like in a traditional werewolf way of 3, 2, 1 vote. You're trying to catch the werewolf. If you catch the werewolf, then the villager team wins. It's great. What do you love about it? That one. The beholder gets to peek and see who the seer is. That's a really fun dynamic. So, they add all these extra roll cards, too, that you can do stuff. It comes in a small box. There's a lot of games in this little box. I played it with the youth at church. I played it with family. Play it with our game group. Play with kids. Play with my lovely daughters. And me.
And Panda Unicorn.
And Panda Unicorn. And it's always been a win. It's been a great game. So I highly recommend it if you haven't had a chance to play it. I like how it's like if you're a big gamer, it's got enough to it that you're enjoying it as you play. But it's really welcoming for folks that have not had a that maybe don't play games a lot. They can jump in and really have a good time. So, game of the week. Pencil. Game of the week. Pink pencil. Now, game of the week, rare words. Hey, thanks for saying hey. We're just finishing up, so let's check the scores. So I had what did I say? 127. Here are for the room scores. Here's the campaign scores. If you had 1 to 99, you get 3 points. If you had 100 to 119, if you had barcode and seer, then you wait a minute. Wait a minute. This isn't right. If you had 100 to 119, you get 4 points. If you had 120 or more, you score 5. We didn't get our community goal. That's okay. Do not fret. Community goals are meant to be special. So if we get them every time, they aren't very special. It's pretty cool, yeah? You know, my mic wasn't working earlier. I had to restart the whole computer and stop the stream. All right, so how'd y'all do here? Oh, don't touch that, though. Here we go. Wim got 124. Jojo got 117. Claire, 95. Look at y'all go. 121, 95. Oh, I see correction. Score twins. Skipped a strength magic step. It's hard to mark off with the shapes already in the boxes. Yeah, with the X. Yeah, I wonder if it should be a plus sign. That's helpful. I was thinking about, like, I love, when you use the colored pencil, it's fine, but I was trying to think of shapes that you could draw in. Claire, hype. Crew, it's time for some story time. Harper, do you want to help me with the story?
Yep, they can read the rules.
Yeah? Oh, you're showing the rules for this? Yeah. The back of the box.
They can read the rules.
Harper, look, there. I have a story here. Do you want to read it?
No.
It's,
The robot says hi.
Oh, the robot says hi. Harper put hi with the robot. Excellent. Okay, we'll come around here, and then we can look at this. Well done, everybody. Oh, did you get hurt? Are you okay? Here's the end of room story. You could read it if you want.
No.
Okay, I'll read it. I'll read it in my normal voice.
Ooh, what happened to this?
Isn't that fun? And you can't hear it, but there's a sound of fire right now. There's like crackling of fire, setting the mood. All right.
How do you put this on?
Yeah, I just clicked right here for fireside. Also, here's a fun one too. Look at the wall and see what happens.
Wow. Why do you have this?
It's my thinking. It's my thinking one. Yeah.
What's the surprise?
And look, whenever I look at the wall, someone does that wall, and it says, I've looked at the wall 10 times. Isn't that silly?
Why?
Just for fun. Because that's where all the things are. The rooms are. Okay, here we go. Story time. Are you ready? The minion slowly straightens up, looking more lifelike with each movement. There's little sound effects that are going off. All right, so don't touch it.
This is on the wall.
I joke about that. I'd never show what the wall is, and so you could say anything that's on the wall right now, and they would believe you.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's just a picture of me, and I keep looking at a picture of me. There's a sheet called Room 9. Want to show it to us? Don't show it. And definitely don't show them this room. That would ruin everything. No.
It's blank.
No!
Room 10 is blank.
Oh no!
No.
She said too much. Is it just a mirror?
No. No.
All right.
It's all the rooms.
You're crashing my stream. You're crashing my stream.
All the rooms are on the wall.
All the rooms are on the wall.
Yes.
And room 9 actually is going to be completely different because that one I just didn't like. So it's going to be a redo.
So not this one?
Not that one. It's going to look completely different.
Okay. And Malungus Fungus Room.
Malungus the Fungus Room. That's right. All right, I got to read this.
Okay.
Is the villain a panda unicorn, they asked.
No.
Okay, here we go. Turns out that Joe's just winging it every week.
What?
There have been some weeks. Here we go. End room story. The minion slowly straightens up, looking more lifelike with each movement. It glows and hums with magic energy. The minion doesn't speak any words. How can it? It does make clanks and clinks as it moves, and you're not quite sure why or how, but the magic also seems to flow through the kazoo on the minion. We need a kazoo. Do you have a kazoo? Go grab that slide whistle. That's what we need. I don't know. I think it's downstairs.
I know. I'm not going on.
Okay. But the magic also seems to flow through the kazoo on the minion, which you immediately regret harvesting from the junk. At least it gives the minion some personality. It beeps and boops along with the kazoo, excited to be alive. The Warlock exclaims, "You must go quickly before the magic wears off. It's just down that hallway." You thank the Warlock for his generosity in sharing his gift, then grab the minion's arm and run down the hallway.
Wait, what Warlock?
He helped. He's the one that did all the magic to make the minion come to life. The minion kazoos with delight the whole way down.
Didn't you have to battle him?
Yeah, but he was under a trance.
What's the trance?
Like, he wasn't acting like himself. Like, it was like he was under a spell. The minion kazoos with delight the whole way down. The kazoo was a mistake.
Why?
Because it's annoying, I guess. Why? All right, that's loud. That's loud.
This is the kazoo.
I wish we had planned for a kazoo. That really would have been great. Okay. Look, thanks, Harper. You have really made both Claire and I really laugh. I think I liked when I said, and then I look at the wall, and then I do this, and then you just went, why? Why? Why do that? That's it. This week must have been last minute with all the repurposed shapes. Indeed. I don't remember Joe talked about a year when mentioning June 26th. That may be in 2023. 2021, we're doing it. We're on the home stretch. 2 more rooms, and apparently magic bonus room. We will see.
Wait, what?
Harper, there's a hashtag Harper hype. Oh. We need to, here's what we really need to add. We need a Nightbot command. Add command. Harper.
What's that?
It's going to be, then you can do command and then do that. Let's see.
Do this?
Let me copy this real quick. You ready? New command. Chantel says, Harper, go find the puppy.
Okay, I'll go find the puppy.
I don't know. Can you bring her up the stairs?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. I could pause the stream really quick and then go get her.
No, I'll stay here.
Yeah, you stay. No, that's okay. You can come with me.
No, I'm gonna stay here.
No. All right, here we go, y'all. I'm adding a new command.
What's it?
There you go. Claire, I just added it. Try it again. Maybe it'll show up. Are you ready? Command Harper. Harper hype. One time people have celebrated Harper.
What?
Whenever someone does this, ready? Harper hype. 2 total times people have celebrated Harper. 2119, that's it. Harper hype. Y'all are great, thank you. So next week, next Sunday, we're gonna this is so loud. Can you not? This stinker. Okay, what else do we need to attend to? Have I done all the things? Oh, the most important thing. Do you know what?
Me.
Harper, when I click this, it's going to do a sound effect. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
And then we need to say, it's time for a survey. Are you ready? Oh, wait. Here, a survey to fill out. Ready? It's time for a Survey!
What is a survey?
This is what a survey is. It's like a questionnaire. Which room did you play? What character was it? What was your score? So they can, because some of the characters are more powerful than others, and sometimes the rooms. I'm curious what y'all thought about this room. Real talk.
Can I use your survey?
Sure, we can do that after this, okay? You can fill it out. But you didn't play the room. What are you gonna say?
I'll just look.
You're gonna give me a 1?
Yes.
Gosh, great. I hated it. Worst room ever. All right. Wow, girl. Thank you. You did a great job grabbing that game of the week. That was clutch. I used that for my Super Dice Heroes marathon stream.
What is this?
It's just a gem. Just a
I
little.
want it.
You can take it.
Yay.
That's fine. Crew. Wow. That was a longer explanation. I'm curious where does it land for oh, don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. I know. Well, baby, look, it could mess this stream up. What are you gonna do? You can do Claire. You're gonna Harper yourself. That's not your name.
Yes, it is.
You need an R.
Oh.
There you go. There you go.
Bye-bye.
So I'm curious where this room lands with other rooms. Was it just an okay experience? Were you like super thrilled to do some things? Did it get your brain working in different ways? I'm just curious where it lands for you, if you liked it or not. I think my favorite room still is number 5. I really enjoyed number 5.
Oh, what's number 5?
The gnomes.
Hmm.
I like that one for several reasons. I like the theme of it. I also really enjoyed.
He's looking at.
I'm looking at the wall. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Thinking. I really like room 5. I would say that's my all-time favorite. I think I liked room 2. I would say 5, 2, 7. I think this one's up there though. Stop! No! Not the room! No! Ah! A bit stressy due to all analysis paralysis. Yeah. That's helpful. Wim, you're right.
Joe has looked at the wall 11 times.
I know. Thank you for surveying. I have a stop. I have a survey surprise for next week. Wait, I'm not here next week.
What?
We're not streaming next week.
Why?
We're going to that movie. Do you remember that? Yeah. All right. Well, listen, I will have. I actually think I'm going to pause the stream for a second, okay? So I'm going to go get that dog.
I'll stay here.
No, you can't. There's a Twitch rule. You can't have a kid on a stream by themselves. You have to have a parent in the room.
Why?
On your phone, you can't clip the wall. Sure.
Wait, what?
Joe
Why?
almost broke the camera.
Wait, what? Why?
They're just saying funny things. They can clip a Twitch thing, like if they had seen what it was, and they could like pause and look at it. And they would have seen all the secrets on this one. They would have seen the whole room. All right. Listen, I'm gonna go grab.
The longest fungus is blank.
All right, I'm gonna go grab Lily. If y'all are okay with sticking around for just a minute, okay? But I'm gonna put up the countdown, so it's gonna look like I'm not here. But I'll be right back with Lily, okay?
The longest fungus is blank.
It's all. I have it up in my mind palace. That's where Malungus fungus is.
No.
All right.
It's blank.
It's all up here. Okay. Say bye.
It's blank.
And then I'll be right back with Lily, okay?
Look at the wall.
Safe. All right.
Just look at the wall.
All right, we're landing this. I'm going to be right back with Lily,
12
okay?
times.
All right. You ready? You ready? Oh, hello. We've got a Lily here. Look at this dog. Here's a sweet Lily. She's got cone of shame. Sweet Lily dog. She actually just went to puppy class with this. Puppy life. This is sweet Lily. What do you think? So, she is a sweet dog. Sweet dog. I don't know how big she's going to get. She's pretty pitiful right now with this cone. And she's wild. She's just a wild pup. Do you see it? Do you see her eyes? She's looking at the screen. It's all good, love meeples. No worries. She's a sweet pup. This cone is something else too. You should get her baby one. But we're thankful for her. She was born in November. Little pup. You know, we lost our dog Bella. I say lost. She was 13 years old, and she had to be put down at the end of November. And then Lily was actually born just a couple days after that. And then we got her through a rescue organization. And she's been a great pup. We love puppies. Love puppies. Well, that's been, what a fun stream, y'all. Let's do that raid hype. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for being so sweet to Harper. She was very excited. So let's do the raid. Let's see. Puppy love. Hey, our friends Losapalooza are over there. Let's start the raid. Dear friends, thanks for the fun time. Fun time tonight. Can't believe you're being so calm right now, doggo. Alright, so I'll click this raid. Hopefully it'll work. Y'all have a great week, okay? And listen, don't come back next Sunday. I won't be here next Sunday. We'll be back the next week. That's right. See you in 2 weeks, okay? Seeing you in 2 weeks on Sunday. That's right. Yep, you got it. Much love, much love. We'll see y'all.